Hello everyone. Our lesson today is on the use of three adverbs, still, yet, and already. Three adverbs that often cause difficulty are still, yet, and already. They are all used when actions are going to happen, or are expected to happen, or were unexpected around the present time. Here we go into more detail about the difference between still, yet, and already. Still is used to say that an action or situation continues to the present because it hasn't finished. It often refers to something happening for longer than expected. Notice the position of still before the verb or adjective. Examples. My grandfather is 69 and he still works every day at the kiosk he owns. Do you still live with your parents? It's 8 p.m. and I can't leave the office because I still have work to do. Are you still angry with your partner? He is still asleep, so don't wake him up. If the verb has two parts, still goes between the two verbs. Examples. She started her exam an hour ago and she is still answering the questions. Is it still snowing? Means it continues to snow and it hasn't stopped. When I went to bed, Angelica was still working. Take a note. If one of the two verbs is negative, still goes before that negative verb. Example. Lucy has stopped smoking, but her brother still hasn't quit. I took the clock to the repair shop because it still wasn't working. Pay attention here too. Still is not often found in negative sentences. To avoid confusion, it is usually replaced by no longer or not something anymore. Examples. The computer is not analyzing the data anymore. They were no longer talking at midnight. I no longer have that picture you gave me. Yet. Yet refers to an action that is expected in the future. It is not used for action in the past. Here are situations where the word yet is used. First, to ask if something expected has happened. It is usually placed at the end of the sentence or question. Examples. Are we there yet? This is a typical question that kids ask while taking car trips with their parents. Is the report ready yet? Hasn't your mother told you yet? We are moving to Alaska. Here's a second situation where the word yet is used to say that something expected hasn't happened. Examples. Mary can't go home yet. She hasn't finished her work. They haven't paid me yet. I was expecting to be paid by now. My parents haven't kicked me out of their home yet. Here's the third situation where yet is used. Yet is occasionally used in affirmative sentences, giving the sentences a similar meaning as the use of still. Note that this is more formal and not common. Examples. We have yet to hear the big news from Aunt Martha. This is similar to saying that we are still waiting to hear the big news from Aunt Martha. Often, we use still and yet together to explain why an action is continuing. Examples. I'm still studying at the university because I haven't graduated yet. We still don't know who will be our new boss. The owners haven't told us yet. Example, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to quit my job to go travel. I'm still thinking about it. Already. Already is used to refer to an action that happened sooner than expected. It is used in affirmative sentences in the present or past, but never in the future. Examples. A says, ask Katie to send the article to her editor. B says, she has already sent it. Example, I already know what I'm going to buy you for your birthday. They've already seen Spider-Man 15 and really don't want to see it again. Notice the placement of already in the examples below. 注意 already 嗰個字嘅位置啦嚇。Example, is Mary already here? She must have driven very fast to get here before me. Why does he already have the answers to tomorrow's test? Have they already obtained their visas? In present tense sentences, the word already is placed between the subject and the verb. In present and present perfect questions, it comes immediately after the subject. However, in present perfect sentences, the order is subject plus the word have plus already and then the past participle. Confusion between still and yet. Some confusion may arise in questions. The difference between continuing action still and incipient action yet is fundamental. When a person asks a question, they may not know if an action is commenced or terminated. The word yet leaves this option open, as in the last example below. Compare the following. He's used the new machine for a year now. Can he still remember how to use the old one? He only lived here for a week. Has he yet found out where the best pizzeria is? Can you see anything yet? Or can you yet see anything? This is a question, meaning that have you started to see something? Can you still see anything? This is a question again, meaning it was visible, but is it visible now? Have you yet had any rain? Here's an open question, implying that maybe you have not had any rain. Task 1. Fill in the blanks with still, yet, or already. You may stop the video for a moment while you fill in the blanks. When you're finished, resume play, and the answers will be displayed. Here are the answers. 1. You don't have to do it. I've already done it. 2. I've had no time. I haven't done it yet. 3. Don't wake him up. He's still asleep. 4. I've already told you what to do. Listen carefully this time. 6. The plane has already arrived. It was really early. 6. We broke up 6 months ago, but I still miss him. 7. Are you still working for the same company? 8. There's no need to tell him. He already knows. 9. We haven't finished yet. 10. Nobody else knows yet. 11. I've already done this type of work before. 12. It's old, but it still works well. 13. I bought it 7 years ago, and I haven't had any problems yet. 14. I read your report, but I still need to talk to you. 15. Is it already 9 o'clock? 16. Oh no, it's still raining. 17. I'm feeling lazy. I'm still in bed. 18. Is the pizza cooked yet? 19. I cannot take on any more jobs. I've already got too much work. 20. I cannot believe it. 4:30 in the morning and you're still up. Task 2. Fill in the blanks again with still, yet, or already. Once again, stop the video while you do the exercise and resume play when you've finished. Here are the answers. 1. Have the test results arrived yet? 2. I have just finished lunch, but I'm still hungry. 3. I think Peter already knows about the surprise party. 4. I haven't done my homework yet. 5. It's almost 11 o'clock and Paul has not woken up yet. 6. I'm hungry. Is dinner ready yet? 7. It is still raining outside. You need to take your umbrella. 8. They are married for 30 years and are still in love like the first day. 9. I'm not finished yet. I'm still working. 10. He is 80 years old and he still has a great memory. 11. Are you still upset with me? 12. She's still working because she hasn't finished yet. 13. Hurry up. It's already 7:15. 14. They haven't arrived yet. They're still driving. 15. I'm still waiting to hear from Joe. One more exercise. Complete the following by filling in the blanks with still, yet, or already. Stop the video while you do the exercise, and when you're finished, press play again, and the answers will be displayed. Here are the answers to the exercise. This is the end of the lesson on the use of still, yet, and already. Goodbye.